that does the most toys wins.
So, we just had our first show tonight, and it was so good. You didn't even, you weren't even in the shot. I saw your fingers, you weren't even in the shot. Okay, fine. So, it was our best audience yet, like both sides, and everyone participated, so that's awesome. And, hold on. Hey, I'm making a vlog, get in on it. I always do show vlogs, so you're not in the shot yet. Come on. So this is Megan, and she's a Phantom. Garrett, he's another course member.
Oh, I'm orange.
Hi.
You.
Hi, Megan. So yeah, get on my videos. This is Sam. Hello. Another Phantom. Hi. He does things in the time warp for narration, so that's great. Yeah. So our show, this one was our biggest audience yet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone participated. It was fantastic. And now we're just waiting till midnight to do it all again.
In an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even less at this point. Yeah. Right now we're all just eating food because we're not gonna last that long, but it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah. And this is Peter. He does lights and stuff.
Hey man, I didn't know you still did this.
I still do.
It's been a while. Hey.
He was Santa Claus, if you might remember from the Murder in the Knife Room ones. I don't remember if you showed up in those or not.
Oh, those were the best. I was like those. I can't believe you're still doing this.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? It's a tradition. I didn't do that many for this show. Yeah, so pretty soon we're gonna have to pick up and do makeup. We'll touch up makeup again.
It's midnight show.
Yeah, midnight show.
Midnight show.
Midnight. And if our audience is as crazy as they were for our normal time show, they're going to be great for midnight, I'd imagine. I have friends coming to this one, and it's midnight, so it's going to be fun no matter what. We're going to be exhausted, but it's going to be a good kind of exhausted. So, yeah.
Oh wait, that guy's on my team.
Bye. I just got home. It is 4:12 a.m. and I'm sorry I didn't record this with more of the cast after the show. I really should have, and I'm kind of regretting not doing that, but I just got kind of caught up in all the goodbyes and all the striking the set that I forgot to. And everyone's tired. I don't know if anyone wants the camera shoved in their face at this time anyway. But yeah, the only reason my emotions are low right now is because I'm tired. Otherwise, I have great energy. I am very happy with both shows. Not that many people showed up to the midnight one, but I don't really blame people coming to see a show at midnight. It's not a very common thing. But the people who did show up were super involved, and they loved it. So a couple people in costume, and again, people were shouting out stuff, and it was great. I've never seen a Rocky Horror Shadowcast or anything before being in the show, or I guess I still technically haven't seen it at all. I saw the movie once, and that was only because I wanted some reference to audition for this with, and that's that, and being in the show are my only experience with Rocky Horror, but it's cool to see how involved in it some of the fans are who came to the show, and it's just really cool that I'm part of something that these people are fangirling, fanboying over, and to the point that they are willing to come in full cosplay and yell things at the cast on cue, and it's really cool. I'm glad I was part of that. Very different experience. Really unlike any show I've been in, honestly. And even though I'm only in it a little bit, I felt like I got a full experience of being in the show. For a while, I didn't necessarily feel like that because I didn't have to go to every rehearsal, and I wasn't seeing a lot of what was going on with the a lot of the inside jokes of the cast and a lot of the the development of the blocking and character choices and stuff. But definitely this past week, between all our tech and dress rehearsals and of course the shows themselves, I've definitely felt like I'm part of something special, and all the cast is great, and we've made friends, everyone's great, and I'm just really happy to be part of this. To have been part, I guess it's past tense now, and that's sad to think about. But yeah, the cast party is today technically, because it's AM right now at 5 p.m. So yeah, that's the next stop. I'm not gonna record a video for that, most likely. I might bring my camera and leave it in the car if anyone like asks me about it and wants to record something, but it's probably not gonna happen. But so next you'll see of me, at least for theater vlogs. I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos on this channel. I really honestly don't do that much anymore, and I want to. It just hasn't happened in a while, other than the theater vlogs. I'm sorry about that. I make some more videos on my BookTube channel, link somewhere to that. But yeah, the next theater vlog series is going to be Comedy of Errors at my college, which again is going to be a different experience than any other show I've been in. There's like, way back when I started doing these Grease vlogs, that was just a random idea. I had been at with theater in my high school for quite a while. I knew pretty much what to expect, even though the director had changed a couple times. Or, I guess at that point that director had only changed once, but I knew what to expect, being it was a lot of the same cast members and it was the same experience of high school theater. And then this, getting ahead of myself. And then there was the Murder in the Knife Room and the Aeroplane Over the Sea, which I don't even know if I finished all of those, because at that point I was kind of losing motivation for those shows, and a lot of people were. It was a hard time at the school, to be quite honest, but theater was still going, so I was still making the vlogs. But those were all predictable, and then I didn't know when the next time was going to be. I didn't know when was the next time that I was going to have a chance to make these. Turned out it was this, Rocky Horror. A very different experience that I've been in, even though I have done a show with this community theater company before. That was Charlotte's Web. I think that was like 3 years ago now, wow. But it was a very different show, obviously, because that was one of the most family-oriented shows out there, and this is one of the least family-friendly shows out there. And completely different cast, like completely. I don't know, honestly, how things run here at this community theater, but it's entirely new people, like not one familiar face from Charlotte's Web. And, well, there actually someone who was in Charlotte's Web with me came to the show and was in the audience and recognized me. There's that. But otherwise, even though it's the same company, it was a completely different experience. And, of course, Rocky Horror is kind of like its own thing, and it's really unlike any other show, which I said already. I'm rambling. It's 4 a.m. But then next, the Comedy of Errors is what I meant to say, before I went off on a tangent. That's going to be a different experience, because it's my first show in college theater. So I've never been officially cast in college theater until that. And that's going to be different, and I'm excited, though. I'm very excited. But right now, I've still got the rest of the summer, and I've still got the cast party for Rocky Horror, and I've still got to go through the post-show depression of Rocky Horror. But I am... Wait, I need to find... What's that quote? Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. And I guess that's how you should feel, and how I should feel about every show I'm ever in. So, yeah. I really should sleep now. So this is me signing off, saying bye to the Rocky Horror and the Rocky Horror vlogs, and hello to wherever theater life takes me from here on out. And this show, like every show I've been in, is going to change how my perception of theater and how I approach each coming thing. Every show is a big part of my life, and this one is not an exception. So, thank you for watching all these. Bye.